Gentlemen, welcome back. We've got another video today, and I've had quite a few questions about how I'm living out here in Thailand and Bali, like living a nice life, training every day. And the other question people ask is how I'm only working like 3 to 6 hours a day. It seems like I have a shit ton of free time, which I do. And that's the dream life, really, having time and location freedom. Financial freedom is another one. But in your early 20s, even like the 6 to 10K that we have on the screen right here, even that can give you a lot of freedom, especially when you're living over here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, you can live a pretty perfect life, live like a king, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, today we're going to go into remote UK solar sales, which is what I currently do to earn 6 to 10K a month. Yeah, every month. Obviously, some months are on the lower end towards the 6K, good months up towards the 10K. But yeah, when you're living out here in Southeast Asia, like even 2.5K, you can be living like a king on that. But yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into a bit about solar sales and how you can get into it as well, and what you would expect your day-to-day life to look like if you were in UK solar sales. So, just a quick background about me and how I got into solar. So, I went through the university route for a total of 3 months when I was, what would that be, 19. So, I went to Nottingham Trent, went to go do business law, which is like, why the fuck would you want to do business law? What are you going to do, work in an office your whole life? No, that is boring. That's boring. So, once I realised that was a shit path, dropped out and just went to work in a little shop, tool station, screw fix, that kind of thing. And then one day I was just looking on like the Gov Apprenticeship website, and I saw solar sales apprenticeship. And at the time I went, you know what? That was kind of cool. I'll give that a go. Little did I know that would be the key stepping stone for where I have got to now. So that small decision of me going, that looks pretty cool, is changed life into what it is now. I'll drop a few pictures in there so you can see how we're living. But yeah, I joined up there, joined as an apprentice, so started with cold calling, doing admin work, worked my way up to working alongside the residential team, and then moved up to selling the residential stuff, selling the commercial stuff. So I've got about 4.5, 5 years experience in the solar industry, working on all different aspects from sales, project management, working on site, actually seeing stuff getting installed, doing like pre-install surveys, doing actual solar designs and handovers as well, which I try to stay away from handovers because they are boring bits of paperwork. Over that time, about 4.5 to 5 years, we've sold over £6 million worth of solar panels and batteries, which at 23, I think that's a pretty reasonable, pretty fucking good amount that we've sold. The project that we actually have on the screen right now as well, that was the biggest project that I sold, which, as you can see there, I've done jobs ranging from 3K all the way up to 500K. And that's just one of the roofs that we did. We did about 1,300 panels in my hometown. So I left that as my little footprint on the hometown before I left, which is quite nice. It would be interesting to go because it started getting installed just before I left. So it'd be interesting to go back and see it all done, like full circle. But £6 million worth of solar panels in the last 3 months. I've done, I think maybe I'm coming up to £500,000 now. So still doing well, still going strong. But I thought there's plenty of work going out there. So I thought let's inform some other people about this potential to earn, maybe increase competition, which will make me better, if anything. And where I am now, obviously I mentioned it before, we're currently in Bali. We were in Thailand for 3 months beforehand. Both beautiful places for sun, food, training, lower cost of living as well. So if you're looking to leave the UK, but you don't have anything set up online, if you get the savings in place, especially Thailand. Thailand's such a good one to go to because you can still live like good life that's going to be able to help you have constant performance on a day-to-day basis while living on like 1.5, 2 grand. So if you can get up to like 15 grand saved, then you have a huge potential to go over Thailand and put in your all and start making online income. And yeah, income wise, like I said, we're doing 6 to 10K a month. Obviously, it varies depending on leads, just depending how many jobs close. But yeah, cost of living at the moment, it's like 2.5K. So we're still able to stack cash and have loads of free time. So I'm starting to look at other avenues to be able to make income or multiply my income streams. But what's that? That's still between six times between 72 to 120 a grand a year, which isn't bad. Isn't bad, is it? Especially in your early 20s. And if you get set up as like a sales contractor, for example, you'll be able to write stuff off against that. If you set up as a business, you can pay less tax, kind of thing. I'm not a tax advisor, so don't sue me. But yeah, we're training hard, eating well, enjoying life. We're looking pretty nice right now. Probably can't see that bit. But yeah, we've got plenty of time to train, network, dates, all that good stuff. We've got a tan. Life's good. But let's hop into it. Let's hop into solar. So what solar sales actually is, and we've got is selling solar right for you. One average day looks like. So that would just be going over the average day's tasks, how much you can earn, which we briefly covered. We'll hop into what that looks like the lower end, higher end of it, and then how to get started as well. I mean, if you already know about solar sales and you're just looking at how to get into it as fast as possible, check out the description. You can book a call with me for the Solar Closer UK program. And yeah, we can have a look, see if you're the right fit for it straight away. Don't have to watch till the end of the video. But yeah, if you're interested in finding out more, stick around and we'll be going through it. So what is solar sales? Solar sales is helping UK homeowners find out if solar is the right fit for them. It's not the right fit for everyone. You can't sell it to everyone, but you can sell it to a hell of a lot of people, which is nice. But you need to make sure that instead of just selling it to them, saying it's the best thing in the world, being an expert and designing the right system for them after you found out all the information, like their goals, their usage, like their roof type, where it's facing, when they're using their energy, what future plans they've got. You need to really be focused on actually helping these people find out who is the right fit for them, because they'll be able to sense that you're only there to help them, which is such a key driver in sales. They can tell if someone's lying. They can tell someone's like a scammy salesman. But yeah, that's ultimately what solar sales is. You're helping UK homeowners find out if solar is the right fit for them, and then facilitating that journey of not having solar to having solar and getting all the savings, which I guess you could look at it as you're helping them, facilitating their journey to get in 10 to 15% annual yield on an investment that is tax-free as well, because them paying less on their electricity bills isn't something that's taxable compared to other investments like stocks, shares, ISAs, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, let's hop into this. So, is selling solar right for you? It's not going to be right for everyone. Like a lot of jobs, like a lot of business models, it's not right for everyone. So, who it's right for? If you like working with numbers, this is going to be perfect for you. You've got so many numbers getting involved with it. So you've got like annual usage, annual payback, battery arbitrage, self-consumption percentages. You've got all of these numbers that you're able to work with. And if you're good with numbers, you're going to be able to use it in your favor. If you like becoming the expert, if you like learning and getting fully involved with what you're saying, fuck. You need to like becoming an expert in whatever you're doing. You want to be more knowledgeable than the next person. That's how you're going to be able to beat all of these other solar salespeople. It's by knowing more than them, being able to pick apart where they've given wrong information and explain why it's wrong. You need to have a full comprehensive knowledge of what you're selling and the processes involved with it. Next one would be delayed gratification. I don't. I, Next one would be delayed gratification. A lot of these aren't going to be fast closes. They're going to be, well, some of them will come in like 2 to 3 days. Some will be a few weeks. Some will be a few months, potentially some that are a year. But it's not something you have to be putting in constant time for. But yeah, you can't just be expecting fast wins, which is on the other side. You got to be ready to put in the graft for like a year, 2 years, and you'll really start seeing the results as your pipeline starts to compound over time. You need to actually care. It's a really important one is sales as a whole. If you don't care, then the prospect or client is going to feel that, and they'll think that you're just trying to scam them and, well, just get paid, which we are trying to get paid. But the best way to get paid is by actually helping people and actually providing value. Alongside this, we also need to be self-disciplined and consistent. I mean, consistent ties in with delayed gratification. It's going to pay off over time if you keep putting in the reps, keep doing the calls, keep listening to your past calls, keep improving. And that really comes from self-discipline as well. You need to be waking up every day without someone having to be there that's like telling you to make the calls. You need to be doing it yourself. You need to make sure that you're constantly wanting to improve. And then on the other side of that, I mean, they're pretty much direct comparisons to the other side. If you're looking for fast wins with no effort, like if you're looking just to hop on a call, close it straight away, not have to design anything, not have to do any paperwork, then this isn't for you. And honestly, if you're looking for just fast wins, then it's going to be a tough life for you, mate. Nothing comes fast. Nothing good comes fast or easy. And on the other side of the self-discipline and consistent one, if you need micromanaging, they're going to hate you as a salesperson. As a salesperson, you should not have to be micromanaged at all. Like if you need micromanaging, then sales is not for you. You've got to be on top of your own stuff, because remember, the more on top of it you are, and the more on top of it you are, the more money you're going to be getting. The harder you work, more money you get. And then the last one is if you lie, which again directly correlates to the other side of if you care, it is for you. If you're lying and you don't care, then it's not for you. And alongside that, if you're lying and they find out that you're lying, you've just lost that sale. You've completely lost your expert brain there. And let's hop into what the average day is like. So at the moment, we're only working about 3 to 6 hours a day, probably closer to the 3 to 4 at the moment because leads are a bit slower. But what does this look like? So we've got intro calls, which is a new lead comes in. You could expect a new lead call to, on average, be about 10 to 15 minutes long. And it's mainly about getting the information at that point to find out if it is suitable for them. And then you would usually have a longer call after you've got the proposal, got the design, got the price together for them. So yeah, 10, 15 minutes, say you get 2 leads a day. That's half an hour there. Designs, in the start, the designs will take a bit longer. But once you streamline that process, again, for each customer that you're having come through, you're looking about 10 to 15 minutes tops, unless it's like something really out of the ordinary. So there on the max side, we're looking about an hour. And then following on from that, you got proposals, which all of this stuff that I'm going to be going through with the task. In the start, they all take way longer. Like I was working like 8 to 10 hours when I first started doing fully online. And now that I've streamlined it and figured out exactly how I work best for each of these tasks, what the best process is for them, now I've streamlined it down to that 3 to 6 hours mark. So yeah, proposals, this just involves putting all of the information neatly onto a PDF and then also collating that information onto an email as well to present to them, which we drop into the best way of how to present your proposal and how to follow up correctly as well within the course or the Solar Closer UK course. Some other tasks that go on during the day, which I can't really assign a time amount to. It really does vary. You got follow-ups, which we dive into the timings of how to do the follow-ups in the course. Answering questions, so that would just be if a customer that you propose a system to comes back with questions about maybe a setup why you haven't done it this way. Other companies have done this. Why haven't you? You just got to just be on it with answering those questions. It's really good to have your laptop or phone with you constantly checking so that you can have that constant communication with the customer. If you're responding fast, it does give you brownie points. And then we've got the tasks which are kind of increasing your sales performance. We've got reviewing calls and pipeline analysis. These are really good ones. Once you've got everything else out of the way, these are the ones that are going to give you those like extra percentages because you see where you're screwing up, make improvements. Or if we're looking at the pipeline analysis, you can see maybe, the leads have been a bit slower. Pump that back, bring that back to like management or the marketing company. So the leads are being a bit slower, and then they'll be able to adjust what they need to moving forward to make sure you're getting the right amount of leads to be able to close the target amount of jobs each month. Of course, on the basis that you have a good close rate, which, you need to know the right information to get a good close rate. And what does the earning potential look like? So the average deal size can be anywhere from like $7,000. $7,000 on the lower side, all the way up to most recent one I've done is about 25K on the residential side, which means the commission can vary quite a bit. So we can go from like £400, maybe even £300 on the really lower end, all the way up to like $1,500 per deal. But on average, I found with my ones, we're looking at around £600 to £700 per deal, which isn't that bad. If you're getting two to three a week, plus a chance for some big ones, it's a nice amount. It's a comfortable amount of money, especially when you're comparing it to what your standard jobs, which are like 35K a year. This will be a nice switch up for you. And the beauty of it is as well, you can actually be doing 1 to 2 deals a week and still treat it as a side hustle, like just work in the evening after your job. And you'll still potentially be able to do like between 2.5 to 5K a month just on the side, as well as your current income. Or if you're looking to bring it to full time, you can go 3 to 4 deals a week, which is where we're looking at this 6 to 10K mark that I'm currently at. And then we just got a few examples here, different close rates based on getting 60 leads a month, and those 60 leads having a 66% conversion rate into actual proposals, which is what I like to base the close rates on, because it's quite harsh to judge yourself on a close rate of something you didn't get to design a system for, or even talk to the potential prospect. But a good close rate, we're looking about 25%. That's where I'm currently at. Average 20%, and on the lower end about 15-16%, which still, based on the 60 leads, converting into 40 proposals and then closing 15% of them, you're still potentially looking between like £3,500 to £5,000 a month. We go to the average close rate. Of those 40 proposals, you're going to be getting about 8 closes, which again, that's going to put us between 5 to 6K a month. And then on the higher side, good close rate, 25% of those 40 proposals, you're looking up towards 6.5 to 8K. So you got a bit of variation depending on the quality of the leads, sizes of the jobs. That's only on 60 leads a month. There is so many houses being built in the UK every single year, and there's already so many houses which are suitable for solar. All of these new build estates as well, the roofs are perfect for solar. So there's so many more customers coming each year, and at the moment 0% VAT, which is a nice incentive. I'm hoping for more government grants to come out as well, which would be very nice. But imagine if you put that up to, say, double those leads amounts, double the proposals, you're looking at doubling all of those incomes potentially. Obviously, you got the workload that goes up, more work. And over time, as you improve, you expect your close rates to improve. As you gain experience, close rates improve. As your close rates improve, the company makes more money. They put more into marketing. Then your leads coming in, close more jobs. Endless cycle of closing, money, marketing. Just keep growing, keep working, stack the cash, get better at selling solar. and how to get started. We've basically got two different options for how to get started. We've got option one, which is called the trial and error method, which it would be a pretty tough way. I can't imagine anyone actually firming it and getting through the whole 3 to 6 months. So what I found is looking online, all of the solar sales jobs, except if you go through apprenticeship like I did, which took 2 years of time, all of them want about 2 years of experience, which is really hard to get 2 years of experience when everyone wants 2 years of experience. So you got two ways around this. You can either train yourself up, so you've got the knowledge that would allow them to kind of waive that 2 years experience. Like if you're able to talk about everything that we've gone through, like designs, proposals, how to conduct a discovery call, how to do the follow-up, CRM knowledge. If you're able to present that all to them, you'll be able to get past that 2 years experience, especially if they ask you the questions that a customer would be asking and you're able to give really good answers. They'll have the confidence in you. But are you going to do that by learning, like watching free videos? You're going to be doing outreach without a proper system. So you're going to be getting ignored by a lot of companies, which is really off-putting. And you're going to have to spend like 3 to 6 months learning this way. Which are you actually going to commit to those 3 to 6 months where you have to actually find the stuff that you can learn? You don't know if it's the right information at all, and you're risking building bad habits. And yet you might just miss out on the chance of solar entirely, which could change your life like it changed mine. Then we've got option two, learn fast and earn fast. You get trained in how to sell and design solar by someone who's already been doing it for 5 years, sold £6 million of solar. So you're going to be learning from someone who's already done it, already made all of the mistakes. So he's got a streamlined process, which converts leads into sales and money into your pocket. And you're going to be able to land a role in weeks, not months. And the beauty of it is we're still early with this as well. We're still early. So you literally, you're looking at covering your investment within 1 to 2 sales, which is amazing. And then you've got a skill for life that's just going to be able to earn you money and be able to travel the world, live in sunny places. And that's what I put together. We've got a program teaching you how to get from zero to fucking hero with solar sales. So the fastest way to become an expert with getting rid of all of the bad habits, getting rid of all of the shit knowledge, and you'll just get everything you need to be able to start closing solar sales as fast as get hired and start closing solar sales as fast as possible. Mock calls, mock design tests, so you're ready to dive in the deep end, and you got direct one-to-one support as well. So we're going to master each aspect of solar sales. We've got foundations, design, operation and installs, how to price it, solar sales mastery, launching your career. Then we've got some bonus modules in there as well. We've got fitness, training, diet programs. We're in decent shape. You've got to be in decent shape to be a high performer. And then we've also got how to use AI in your workload to make sure that we're bringing it down to that 3 to 6 hours. Because we don't want to be trading too much of our time for the income. If we were working 10, 12-hour days, I don't think that 10K would be worth it. But at the 3 to 6 hours, it becomes a lot more worth it. But check out the description. Book a free discovery call. We can see if you're the right fit, and we can start making you some money selling solar. Maybe get you out to Bali as well. Peace.